Welcome to EchoHive. 2 days ago, we've created a painting app. Let me just run it. I'll link the video in the description. And it was pretty broken. It added a pen functionality, which we didn't need. It draws, it does draw, and the brush does the same thing. Color doesn't work. It actually throws an error saying as color is not defined. Eraser does not work, but the brush size do work. So we're going to try to debug it using only AI tools. First thing I'm going to do is actually remove all these comments that the AI had put in, because we're just going to run into token limits. I'm just going to do that and I'll be right back. Okay, I have removed all the comments, and if we were to run it again, it should work as before. Same problems, and brush size works. So we're going to remove this pen tool here because we don't really need it. To do that, I'm going to copy all this code, and I also made a new file called version 2. This is an empty file. I'm actually going to paste this into OpenAI's playground. Let me actually refresh it. It's the entire code into it. Select the edit functionality from the playground. Select Code DaVinci Edit 001. Increase the temperature a little bit, because I find it actually does well with it, with a slightly higher temperature. The default for Text DaVinci is 0.7. Anyway, so I'm going to say remove pen button functionality, and let's see what it does with this instruction. Copy it, and we're going to paste it into version 2 and then play. Yeah, it did not remove it. So let's just go back and say remove the pen button and all associated references to the pen from the code. Let's run it again. This is pretty quick, so this is our second try debugging the pen button. Oh, okay, so attribute error. It says paint object has no attribute pen button. Let's search for pen. Use pen. That's not it. Pen button right here. So the setup has this self.pen button, which is referring to. So let's just copy this function. So sometimes we can try to remove it. Let's try actually saying, wait, what was the method? So the setup, I'm going to say remove pen references from the setup method. I'm not sure this will work. We'll give it a go. Setup. It seems like it removed it. Let's just copy it. Paste it here. Run it. And pen is still here. Oh, we should have used the, actually my mistake. Let's go back to the one prior. Let me run this. I want to get this, yeah. So this was the latest code. I actually made a mistake because you want to work with it incrementally, because it had already removed the pen function. And we don't want to start from the scratch, so we want to keep going incrementally. Usually I would use as input. I just neglected to use that. So let's do it again and see how it works this time. It seems like it had removed it. Let's copy, paste it in and run. And here we go. We have removed the pen, but the color doesn't work, eraser doesn't work. So let's continue trying to fix the color functionality. So like I said, once you let's say successfully debugged the code, make sure the click uses input, which is something I forgot to do just a minute ago. And now here I'm going to say color function doesn't work properly. It should allow a color picker for the user, because this is what we want. And actually, instead of writing doesn't, I want to say does not. Let's give it a go. Copy and paste it here, run it. Color. Yeah, the problem is that as color is not defined. Let's search for that as color. As you can see, we can also see it here. Choose, so it's under the function self color. Let's give that as a reference. I'm just going to copy that because we already have the code here. As color is not defined in, and I'm going to give the reference, and then say ... fix the bugs. Let's run it again. I'm just trying different things, see which ones work and which doesn't. Paste it. I can already see as color is not defined. If you run it, close the old one. Oh, yeah, it's not working. So it's not going to work either. Let's just let me try a few alternatives. I'll tell you how many times I've tried to keep track of the instances of trying to fix this just using the edit functionality. But let me try a few things and I'll be right back. Okay, actually, I kind of got it to work. It was the second attempt, so you can see. I wish I can go. Can I go back? Yeah. So see, I tried. Color button doesn't work. Fix it on all and its references. I believe this didn't work. Let's try it. I just want to show you. Oh, I copied. Gotta copy. It's just difficult to copy from this box. I wish they just had a button to copy directly, but anyway, run it. Yeah, it still doesn't work, as you see. So I hope I can go back to the color button. Doesn't work. So what I had done was that I actually was putting in the error that I got, which was that as color is not defined. I'm just going to copy that, and I'm only going to insert that. And it worked for me the first time trying this. You can never know 100%, but close that. Make sure this wasn't running. Yeah. Run that. Sorry, let me make this smaller. Yeah, say this time around it did work. Increase the size, select a different color. So copying and pasting your exact error actually can be helpful. In this case it was. Let me just go back to error before the error, so you can see right here it wasn't working. You see, so this code now is not working. I'm going to bring it here and paste it so you can see it, and then I'm only going to copy the error. I already have it here, and submit, and this should generate a code that hopefully fixes it, although you can never be sure that it'll fix it the first time around. But look, see, it fixed it again. again. Unknown color name error. Well, let's copy this. So good, it's good. So it fixed something, but it broke another thing. Let's try again. Let's see. Now it's saying ask color is not defined. Let's put that back in here. Try again. So it worked for me the first time around, but like I was saying, you can never know for sure. I think I'm just making a mistake while copying from here. Sorry for clumsiness. Okay, hopefully this time, no. Okay, so the mistake I made the first time, see, make sure use this as input and then insert this error. Oops. Let's see if it will be able to fix it. If we were to just give that. Try it. Okay. Color. No. Let me take a look at it again. I'll be right back. Okay, I was able to fix it by putting in color selection isn't working properly. So this is the code that it wrote. Let's actually run it. It works fine now. And different color, as you can see, but I'm just going to go back to where it was throwing the error. Run it. So as you can see, select the color, and it was saying that the unknown color name. So this is the mistaken code. I'm gonna copy it, bring it here, paste it, and use color selection isn't working properly. So this was my first or second attempt. Run it again, and hopefully this time it won't embarrass me. Just want to copy this properly from top to bottom. Put it right here, run it, color, green one. Okay, so we got it working. So I mean, this definitely requires a few tries. Obviously it had, but it's pretty quick too. I think it had taken us about, I think, 20 minutes, 15 minutes to fix 2 bugs. So what was the other one? So the color is working, but okay, the eraser is not working still. Color is working, let's test it again, but the eraser is not. So we're going to copy this code, the latest debugged code, put it in here, and I'm going to say eraser does not. I'm just going to say fix the eraser and its references, eraser button, eraser function, button, and its references, so it erases user input. Let's just fix this real quick. Submit, copy it, paste it, run it. Here we go, different color. Eraser, nope. Let's try something else. Fix the eraser button. Just go with it. Again, copy, paste. Here we go. Eraser still doesn't work. Increase the temperature. I'm going to say eraser function isn't working. Rewrite it rewrite the function and its references so it works properly. Submit. This is our third attempt. Third time is the charm. Still is not working. Color is working still, right? Yep. But the eraser doesn't want to work. Okay, let's try another one. Should erase user input. I'm just going to say fix it. Listen to the temperature a little bit. This is our fourth try. Copy that. No, still doesn't want to work. Let's go back. Actually, let's find the eraser. Let's see how many references. Okay, that should be fine. Eraser. Eraser. There's an eraser mode. And there's eraser on. So I'm going to say fix the eraser mode, eraser on, eraser function, and other references to the eraser. Submit. Run it. Yeah, still doesn't want to. Let me look at the references again. If not, self that eraser on, redo. See, we're not even using this redo and undo. How about first let's try to remove, because you see, if we run the app, we have no reference to undo and redo. And this video is already getting kind of long, so I'm going to say remove all references to undo. Let's see if it does that. Undo. Let's search for undo. Undo.self. How about eraser? Does it exist in undo? Okay, that's fine. Redo. Okay, we gotta remove redo as well. Let's use this as input. Remove redo. Kind of going deep into it. Hopefully color still works. That's good. Eraser still doesn't work, but let's search for redo. Only one reference. Def redo. Okay, I'm gonna copy this and say redo, remove. I'm actually gonna give it a function name. Did it do it? There's also the undo. It hadn't done it yet. But I think redo is removed. Okay, use this as input, and then let's find the undo. Where was it? Well, maybe it had removed that one too. Run it. Let's make sure everything is working. Color is working. Oh, let me try. There we go. Eraser still doesn't work, but redo. There's no results for redo. Undo. Okay, let's remove that. Let's simplify it. Remove that as well. Because we're just not using it. I believe it did. Undo. Okay, there's no undo, there's no redo. Is everything working? Run it again. It seems to be the problem. Let me take a look. I'll be right back. Okay, it says right here paint X and paint Y is not defined. So I'm going to copy this, paste it here, define paint X and paint paint Y. Submit it. Run it. Now it doesn't want to run. Oh, now event is undefined. What about paint X? Okay. Use this as input. Define the event. Submit it. I'll copy this. Paste that here. Run it. Still doesn't want to run. Copy that. Use this as input. This code isn't running. Let's say fix it. So when we remove the undo and redo, I had a problem. So let's get back to when it was working. Where was it? So here we go. Color was working. Eraser is not. Okay. Let's just continue from here and just try to target the erasing again. Eraser button should allows user to delete their previous brush strokes. Fix it. Submit. Okay, I hope this is not too boring for all of you. It's kind of exciting for me, but this takes a minute. It's still not working. Let me find the eraser references again. Text command self use eraser. So see, this is our method. Self.use eraser, use eraser. Use underscore eraser. I'm gonna say fix the use underscore eraser function so it works correctly. Let's see what it did. Now let's try to find it. Use eraser. I don't know if it changed anything. Run it. Now the brush does what the eraser is doing. This is not what we wanted. Fix the use eraser method. Copy. Run it. Okay, well, it's not doing the crazy thing anymore, like the weird shapes. So that's a start. Okay. So let's use this. Fix the bugs with eraser button. use underscore eraser and other references to it. Let's run it again. This is kind of almost getting into half an hour mark, but I hope we can fix this problem. Brush, okay. Eraser, still doesn't want to work. Let's look at its references again. So this is the button, okay. It uses the use.eraser. Setup. How about we just directly target this? Soft eraser on true. Use.eraser. Activate button. Soft eraser on. Let me just get this function. Okay, and just use our, because this is not eraser mode. Shouldn't it be eraser mode? It didn't really change it. You can say fix the activate button function so eraser works. Not eraser mode. Hadn't changed anything. Okay, let's get the entire code again. Bring it back. So now we know fix the activate button. Let's do it this time with setup, because this was another one. So eraser functionality is fixed. Let's try it like this. It's taken a bit longer than I anticipated, but we're not giving up. Run it. Brush works, eraser still doesn't work. Activate button is so eraser erases user brush inputs. Let's increase the temperature. Try it again. So this has been like 10-15 tries so far. So it can take quite a bit of trying. Nope, still not working. But let me take a look while I pause the video. I will let you know how many attempts I made, and I'll keep track of the time as well, and we'll let you know. Hey, so I've tried 20 or 30 times with different ways. I even used Text DaVinci. Honestly, I wasn't able to fix it, debug it, just using the edit functionality of Playground. I'm just going to try it a few more times. So I spent about another 10-15 minutes. And we weren't able to get the eraser to work. So I'm just going to try eraser button is drawing a line. It is working like the brush. We want eraser to erase. Exclamation mark. I'm kind of giving up on this, to be honest with you, at least for the time being. So if this doesn't work, we'll conclude it. We were able to pick 3 other bugs. Okay, it didn't want to work, but we'll just conclude it right here. I hope you learned something useful out of this. Please let me know how you like it in the comments. Like and subscribe, and have a good one.